Welcome back to Draymond Does Gaming. Draymond here playing some Super Fantasy Kingdom. Now, I don't normally do this in terms of this type of game because this is only a demo available on Steam. The full release isn't quite announced yet, but I saw Splattercat Gaming play this and I thought it looked pretty entertaining, so I decided to give it a shot myself, and yeah, it's really good. It's a solo project, a solo developer. I forget the name, but that'll be in the video description below. So this is kind of like a tower defense strategy game, and it's been a lot of fun with some roguelike elements and some carryover from run to run. So we'll get into it. Like, the first thing that you'll see, like, there's unlocks and stuff. There's different troops and things that you can unlock, some by doing things. So survive 21 days without a house and not getting food. You know, it's only, you know, there's some of these things that aren't in the demo that we can't do, but that's okay. So first off, we only have one hero right now, who is the Knight. Defensive guy, perfect for the start. He's human, no runs, no anything. I reset my data so we could go from like a fresh start here. You will get money based off of how far you get in the runs, which you can then use to increase your stats for future runs. So like increase your health, increase your attack, etc. So let's get into it. Day 1.
How can this be?
How could everything just vanish? Welcome to Super Fantasy Kingdom. The first step in every run is place the tavern. If you want to read this again, click on the task on the bottom left. Click on a big building spot. So we've got the tutorial enabled. Currently, we are paused, but basically what you'll see here is not a whole lot. There is this place over here. We've got these building spots all around. We can kind of see some resources, some stone, there's some gold, there's some deer and stuff. You'll see we can develop stone veins, etc. We are going to place our tavern, I think, up here. I'd like to keep these open for like lumber and stone. So we'll build the tavern up here. Next, we need a lumber yard. Resources can only be used after they've been taken to the castle. Food gets stored in the tavern. Now you need wood. So let's get the lumber yard. Workers choose which job they take on their own. You can decide how many jobs are available in a building. So if we pause this, we can say, hey, I want 5 people working, but we only have 1 worker. So that wouldn't make any sense. So let's get 1 person working there. We do have 2 woods. We've got, so kind of our stats up here. Here is our knight. He is us, basically. He does some damage and stuff to people as they come by. We have 1 worker. None of them are working. He's idle right now because I just assigned him. He hasn't moved over there yet. We have 2 wood. Right now we can have a max of 4. Same thing with boards, stone, gold, ingots, wheat, flour, etc. We have 1 of 8 units, which is our knight. We have meals, so every night you need to feed your troops. And other than the knight doesn't need to be fed, but if we get like this guy over here, we'll need food every day, things like that. As well, there's beer. I don't know what beer does. I haven't gotten that far in the demo. I don't know if it does anything yet. So yeah. So with that, oh yeah, so we can hold Alt and see how many jobs are assigned and taken in all buildings. So that's pretty cool. And we also need a house. So there's these small spots and big spots to build. The big spots are for things like your lumber mill, your quarry, your gold mines, your farms, breweries, bakeries, windmills, stables, portals, all that stuff. There's quite a lot of content in this so far. These small spots are where you can get like houses for your workers, wells to generate water. You need that for making bread or beer, geologists to decorations, all that fun stuff. So in order to get a house, we need 4 wood, so we need 2 more. So we're gonna just speed it up a little bit, and you'll see as the day progresses, oh, maybe not on this first day. Oh yeah, here we go, combat. I was gonna say, I thought we'd have to fight stuff on the first day, and I was correct. We do need to fight stuff on the first day. The morning is over, and monsters will start to attack your village. Your units attack once targets are in range. You can see the range of a unit when hovering over it or while dragging it. The only unit you have now is your hero. He gains experience when you defeat monsters. If he dies, you lose. So now, we'll start seeing... Oh yeah, see, here's like little dudes coming out of the woodwork, and this is where the tower defense stuff kind of comes in. So he has this range. We can just kind of have him out in this area, and that's it. So he'll attack anyone that comes into his range. We can see he's got his stat line here, what he does. Active defenses, he charges enemies every second. So every 1 second he will run out and charge the enemy for 10 times damage, so for 50 damage. We can upgrade him with Faith, which we have none right now. So, yeah, once we get this wood coming in, you'll see like our little dudes going here. He brings it there. This little horse brings it in, and now we have 4 wood. So now we can get ourselves a house. So we'll do that. You start with 1 worker and 1 mule. Each house grants 1 additional worker. Mules can only carry resources, and if a worker cannot find a job, he will carry stuff instead. After wood, you need stone. Build a quarry. So we need 3 wood. So the best thing to do, probably get a second person working on the wood gathering. So let's do that right now while we can, and we'll see like the combat here. So there he goes, whack whack. And sunset, so time for workers to go home. So you'll see that they'll stack the wood and stuff, they'll finish off their jobs, and then that'll be it for the day. At the very end of the night, monsters get angry, they move faster and stuff, so you really want to make sure that you have, that you can deal with the threats. So day 1, we killed 10 things. 1 breach, so 1 person hit our hero. We get a glory. Now we're gonna need this glory because this is the permanent effects throughout the game. So our knight is 100% back up to full. Oh, right, event. This is always the second day event. My friend. And who are you, friend?
I'm no warrior.
Just an old forgotten man.
I can help you.
I come with help to aid the kingdom. Here, take one of these. For free? So, in the first day, you get a monster to come help you, basically. So we can either take a rune scribe. These are randomly generated too, so you saw in that unlock screen on the very first bit there that there was like 30 different units, so it's a pool out of those. So we can either get the Rune Scribe, who is a damage roll, attacks with magic, and he moves like an infantry, rune with caution. Small in size, big in hurt, halfling. He's a ranged attacker. It's a support, movements like infantry, or the werewolf. It's going to get hairy. He's a melee attacker and a damage roll. Kind of want to get the Rune Scribe, maybe? Sounds fun. Your new unit was placed on the bench. Most units cannot attack from the bench, but have to be placed on the field. Drag it into one of the free spaces. So it's just kind of teaching us here. So, alright, so he's got some... Alright, so units gain experience when they eat in the tavern. They do not like to sleep on an empty stomach. Assign jobs to the tavern to get berries. So, we can then do that. We can get, like, 1 person going out there and do that. So now we also have him. He's got a chain lightning, hits up to 2 targets twice. Okay, cool. Shock. 25% chance increase to receive critical hits. Nice. So he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he can make it so people can do better crits. Alright, and we are maxed out on wood, so let's build that quarry. The castle can only store a limited amount of resources. As we saw, we can only store up to 4 things. To increase its storage capacity, you need to repair the castle. So if we look at the castle, we need 3 stone to repair it to get 2 times the amount of storage and expansions. So, we don't need wood right now, we need a berry, so why don't we take out our dude there and we'll start doing this. So we're gonna get some extra wood. You need to go collect a berry, and in fact, after you're done that, why don't you come back over here. So here comes the monsters. We got our 1 berry, so we can feed our person. Oh yeah, zap, zap. Nice. Alright, now we can repair the castle, so let's do that. Now, this is the part that I really like about this game. It's really fun. Build roads to explore the world, expand your village into a sprawling town. They are permanent, but require a certain amount of glory. So click the button in the upper right corner, enter road building mode, then select the arrow where you want to expand. So, with this is how we expand our city, our building capability, based off of our glory. Glory is not a resource that we get or that we keep from run to run. So in order to get more glory, we just have to keep killing enemies. Like every 10 enemies we kill, we get 1 glory at the end of the day. So what we need to do is figure out, so like some of these places we need 100 glory, 250 glory, 350, but some of them we only need 1. And that's the type of stuff that we need to look at to expand our roads. This one actually requires 0, we just need some stone. So, currently we can't do that until we get some stone, so there we go. I think we should expand over here. To survive, you need more units. The easiest way is build roads to the home of a human unit in the world. There you can purchase and upgrade that unit. There we go. So now we've unlocked this stuff over here. So we can unlock the swordsman for 4 stone and recruit him. That means we'd need more food, but then he counts as a unit that we can use. He's got really high defense, he's got some good health and decent damage, but he hits in a small area. On top of that, the other things that we can look at, so there are these little spots in the road that we can build for money. So we get money based off of our king going between all the buildings throughout the day. He gathers money, and we can use that money to expand our resources in future runs. So we rebuild to start with 1 more wood in future runs. We just did that. So next time we start the game, we start with an extra wood. So that part I find is really intriguing. If we want to get this other unit here, I think we're gonna want, yeah, we're not gonna have enough to get it today. Oh yeah, see there's the chain lightning part. So yeah, we're gonna want that swordsman. Skeleton unlocked. Cool. Now this is the part where, this is where the food comes in. So we got another glory, we killed 14 things. The knight got most of the kills, the rune scribe got some. So we got 2 more glory, or 2 total glory. So seating, your units enter the tavern in a random order. They always pick the food most valuable to them. So right now we only have berries. Berries are only worth 1 experience. Fish, 2, 3 for bread, 3 for cooked meat, 2 for raw meat, 4 for burgers. The cooked may improve the meal to give 1 more experience. I don't know how. And then they sleep. Uneaten meat gets upgraded to the next quality level. That's pretty cool. Alright. So he eats, and he sleeps. So he's not overly happy with just berries, so it'll take him a little bit to level up. So 3 nights. So you kind of want to get enough of the good food so that your guys can level up faster. Alright, so there, we now have 4. So we're gonna go ahead and get this dude. There's also small building spots in the world, which I already mentioned. Rebuild them to get more resources, which we did. So we're gonna move these guys around. I'd like to have, yeah, see, he has a very small range, but he does good damage and he'll take hits, he'll taunt people, things like that. So once we get 15 gold, I guess we'll get that. Alright, we'll rebuild this. Sawmill. Glory is not a resource to be spent, but a high score that represents how well you did in combat. You get 1 for every 10 monsters killed, but lose 2 for every unit that dies. Glory is lost when the kingdom ceases to be. Next, you need boards. Boards get made from the sawmill. Build a sawmill. Okay, so we need a sawmill, but we have no places to put them. So we must go to our road, and you'll see we can only expand in one direction, because that's the only one that we have enough glory for. So we'll do that. And it's a big spot, so I guess we're going to be putting our boards up here. So we need a sawmill, so we need 5 wood. So we can get you off of that and go there. No longer need food. We've got enough food for a couple days for all of our guys. Gonna watch these guys fight while we're... Yeah, that's pretty cool. Chain lightning! Chain them! Get them! Nice. Can we level up? Not until 8 stone. Okay. There we go. Nice. So now we got 20 kills there, so now we have a total glory of 4, and so forth and so forth. And then they go seat wherever they want. Okay, well, it looks like the swordsman doesn't mind the berries, so he got 2 experience out of that. So that's good. Day 4. Now, this is basically what we want to do, or this is basically how this game runs. And then we just try to get high scores. See how far we can get. We do want to build that sawmill, so let's do that. Now we can produce boards to build a gold mine. They allow you to mine gold ore, but you can also upgrade it, unlock the geologist, you can find new stone and new ore. So, first off, we need more wood so that we can get ore, so we can make the boards. Okay, we don't need you in there anymore because we're at our capacity for stone. So why don't we put you over here? There we go. So what we could do, because we are at stone capacity, we could build some more roads. We can build another one over this way. Probably a good idea. It's another large spot. But we can also build one over here. So let's do this and see where it brings us. So, let's give it a quick pause. Oh, hero just leveled up to level 2. Nice, so all of his stats slightly increased. Well, here's a few different things. One, we have a couple more spots that we can build at. Start with 1 stone in the future. Yeah, that'd be great. And this one is start with 1 more stone in the future. Nice. You'll see this, though. There are some resources like this. World events. There are special events placed in the world where random events can happen. Those can be free resources, relics, visitors, or monsters blocking them. They are marked with a red X. Make sure you clear those places regularly for chance world events increases when more of them are free. So we just gathered a wood from that. And then there's also this guy. Who's this guy?
Hey, buddy!
Hey, buddy, come over here. what appears to be the problem.
Oh!
My wagon broke down. Help me fix it. He wants 3 boards. Okay. Well, we can attempt to do that. There we go. Lots of zapping and stuff. There we go. Nice. We're gonna need another, more food. So we're gonna need more workers soon. So we got 2 more glory out of that. Nice. We're just gonna skip through a lot of this because we don't really need to now. Both of these guys have leveled up. So you'll see extra 3 attack, 3 health, 6 defense, 1 attack, 2 health, no defense. So he really needs to stay in the back just to zap people over and over. Okay. So far, pretty good. So once we get 3 boards, maybe we can help this guy out. And yeah, this is kind of how this goes for the time being. What do we need to get another worker? We need 8. Okay, so here, let's pause that. I would like to get another worker, so let's really focus on that today. But we have 3 boards.
Please?
Pretty please? Yeah, sure.
We'll meet again.
We'll meet again. Now he's a pretty neat guy because in future runs now, I already know what he does because I've played through the demo quite a bit already. Basically, we now have unlocked a merchant who will come and help us out in future runs. He'll show up on like day 4, day 5 or something like that. And you can buy things from him, upgrades and things. So. Oh, we didn't get enough food for today. Well, well, that's gonna suck. We probably should have thought about that. We have a lot of other stuff, but we didn't quite get enough food for the day. So not everyone, only one of our guys is gonna eat. Whoever gets in the tavern first, I guess. So we've unlocked the shaman for helping the merchant out. Looks like the knight gets some food. Whoops. There we go. So he got 1 experience. My bad. Alright, now we have this guy.
I stand for the light.
I stand for the light.
What?
Are you the hero of old?
Huh?
How can this be?
Don't insist.
No time to explain. Take one of these monsters from me. The fate of the whole realm may depend on it. Well, this is one of the things that we kind of need that merchant for future runs, where we have we can take another monster from him, but they require resources, and we don't have ingots yet. So, we can't do that right now. And this is one reason why you want to upgrade all your stuff, so you can get there, right? Okay, we definitely need food gathering, so let's make sure we have that as a focus today in order to get the gold mine. Well, we can get it, so there we go. Upgrade the lumberyard to unlock the forester, a special job that will plant new trees in surrounding wild spaces. So that's the other thing that we can do. We can click on here and go, oh, we can unlock this guy for 5 stone, which is nice. And he'll start planting trees closer to the lumberyard so that they don't have to run out over here to gather up everything. But I do need that extra worker, so there we go, we're at 8, so we're going to grab that extra worker now. And we are going to start getting some gold. So we need gold to upgrade our storage. Again, we need gold for various other things as well. It doesn't hurt just to get some stockpile of it. And then we probably want to upgrade our knight as well. So speaking of upgrading him, he requires 50 faith. We're at 28, so we're slowly gathering faith every day king who goes around collecting things, like collecting money, collecting money. Speaking of which, we have 43 gold. That means we can get this. And we can probably build another road. So we can build a road out this way. We can build a road down this way. I would like to do that because this brings us over here, which allows us to build a couple things this way. And actually we can do it again here, which is really useful because this allows us to get the crossbowman, and he gets to fire bolts at people. He's quite useful. But I also want to go this way because we really want to unlock a lot of this type of stuff. For example, here, upgrade the village to start with an extra worker in future runs. That is extremely useful. And we can see that we can, oh yeah, we can continue even expanding out this way. So we can now also get the monk as another unit. He requires wheat, which is a resource we haven't even gotten to yet. But you'll see here, now we need 12 glory, 18 glory to start unlocking whatever these things are. On top of that, we need more stone now, so we can start expanding in here, so we can start building out more things. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start collecting stone tomorrow. We've got enough food, so we won't need you. So we need wood and stone, so we'll focus on that tomorrow. Yeah. And our guys are getting hurt pretty good, so we want to make sure that we can upgrade like him so he can attack faster and stuff like that. Oh, some of the things that we should look at too. Start with 1 wheat in future runs. Yeah, let's do that. Start with 1 more wheat. Okay. This place. Start with an orb. I don't know what orbs do, but cool. And this one is, oh yeah. So depending on enchanter, required to evolve rune scribe. Cool. I don't know what that is. You can evolve the rune scribe. I don't think I've ever actually seen that. So, sweet. Let's see if we can evolve him here. I don't know how any of that works because that is brand new. It's raining today. I don't know if that affects anything. There are weather effects, but I don't know what they do. Okay. Do I send him here? No? I honestly do not know. But we made that so that eventually we can. I'd like to get this because starting with an extra worker every time is very nice. But we need to, like I said, upgrade all of our stuff. So we need stone, we need wood. And here we go. So this is one of those things that we're talking about. Here is a boss. Our first boss. The Goblin King, who sends out these little goblins. He's on a little pedestal that they're carrying him around on. He's not that hard. Especially with someone like the Rune Scribe who attacks something and it constantly hits him. If you only have melee guys, he's nigh on impossible, so you have to be careful with some of this. Oh, what the heck is this guy? Provoking not possible today. Oh, we could have an extra fight. Interesting. Yeah, that's not happening today. So we're up to 7 stone. We had enough food. So I think we're probably good to do this and get that. We could get you. Oh, well, now we're not going to have enough food. Ha! My bad. But we can get the extra guy now and see if that helps us at all in any way. Yeah, well, you know what? We could die here because we're not doing quite enough damage to these. Unit got downed. It cannot use its skills or be moved anymore. Don't worry, you can get it back at night. Downed units enter the tavern first. As long as they have any kind of food, they recover back to full health, but they don't gain experience. Yeah. Actually, I think we're just dead here. Well, that is the first run. So we will accept defeat here, although we can watch this little scene as you see these goblins come in to terrorize the town and burn it down. Yeah. I don't think I've actually seen... I've always just hit accept defeat, so this is kind of interesting to watch. They come in and just literally burn everything. So we lost on day 7 with 13 glory, but we gained 30 coins. So, and this is the part of the game that I really enjoy. Well, I mean, I enjoy this whole game, but this is the part that's pretty fun, because now, one, you can see what we've unlocked. So we've unlocked the shaman, so they're now in the pool of people we can get for helping the merchant. Same thing with the skeletons, kill 13 monsters on a day. And the death priest we get because we died. But now when we go and play, and still we only have the one hero for now, we have 30 coins to increase something. Magical defense, physical defense, crit chance, knockback, range, area attacks, things like that. We'll just go ahead and increase damage by 5%. We can reskill them at any time, and we have like these records now. But now when we go back and in play,
This is impossible.
why am I alive again? So let's just do a quick pause. And now you'll see we've got all these extra spaces, these roads built. We can recruit this guy right away. We can recruit the archer right away. And we've unlocked all this stuff. So that means for future runs, we're able to continually build out these roads and have these things. So we start with 4 wood now, we start with a wheat, we start with 2 stones. So it gets you into a better position to start your runs. On top of that, you'll see that, hey, now our big pile of stone is here over here. So we might want to make our stone, our quarry maybe up here because it's the closest. Our gold mine down here because it's the closest, and maybe our lumberjack over here, things like that. So there's lots of different things that we can do with this game, and right now this is just the demo. So I don't think they have a release date yet for Super Fantasy Kingdom, but it has been a lot of fun playing it, and I can't wait until it comes out. I think they're under part of the Hooded Horse publisher thing going on at Steam right now as well, so show them some love, wishlist this, and yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoy this video. When this does come out full release, I'll come back and play this some more, because I do feel like I've played a lot of the demo and seen mostly everything that the demo can offer. I'd like to try out the new heroes and things when they create them, and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna hold off from playing this again until the probably closer to the release, or as they continually develop. I think they've been adding. There's been at least like a release every week for this game, so which is pretty good for a solo person, which is very exciting. So again, this is Super Fantasy Kingdom. Hope you like what you see. Wishlist it, and we'll see you again. Thanks again so much. Bye for now.